Hello everyone, it's Coach Pete. Everyone has heard of ride sharing. Now I want to introduce a new direction called ride pairing. We have Matt Nicosia with us. He's co-founder of a company called RidePair to explain what I'm talking about. Matt, welcome in.
Well, thank you, Coach Pete. Appreciate you having me on today.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about this. I've used a lot of these ride-sharing kind of companies for the last 5, 6, 7 years, and it's really made my life convenient because you don't have to wait for a cab, you don't have to schedule a car, and pretty much you press a button and the ride's there many times. Maybe a little wait and all that, but it does take a lot of the worry out of how you're going to get home or how you're going to get somewhere. What have you done to make this even better?
Well, that's a great question. Now, first off, we're big proponents of technology. And that technology always improves our lives and finds ways to hopefully bring down costs, make life somewhat easier, but at the same time solve a serious problem. When we looked at what was happening in the ride-sharing world, we saw a big deficiency. And one of the deficiencies is car congestion. I don't know about you, but now I see all these Uber drivers, I see Lyft, I see all these different other cars on the road. And what I found is it's made driving, especially in big cities, worse than it was before. And as a conservationist and someone who's trying to find a way to do things forward, I was able and luckily to team up with our main founder, our co-founder, Mrs. Debbie Lynn, and she had a phenomenal idea, and together with you, of course, we put together something that I believe solves a huge problem of congestion, air quality, and also finds a way to help people maximize their time and get paid for their time by what we call ride pairing or pairing.
Interesting. So how does someone get paid to ride?
Well, that's kind of the piece too, because if I'm taking a normal Uber or a normal taxi, I get somewhere, I'm paying a price, I'm paying a fee, and now I'm off on a road, I'm on a nice journey. And I pay. Now, those prices go up and down, and the sad part is the rider's paying what used to be a cheap fee is now a large fee.
Correct.
And the driver themselves are getting paid less and less and less. So we have more cars on the road, and now we have less capital being exchanged for that value. But what about the opportunity for both parties to actually get paid to pair, get paid to ride together? Now, the old word's carpool.
Yeah, remember carpools.
The new evolution we call is RidePair.
Okay.
Pair with us, and if you ride pair, some great benefits come. That's a neat piece. Now, the software which we've created actually is able to track everywhere you go and prove that there's people pairing in the car, the old word carpool. You have 2 or 3 or 4 people in a car together going to a destination. So number one, you're getting incentivized for cars to be off the road. And how are you getting paid for that?
You're getting paid because you're in the car. You're not in your own car, you're in somebody else's car.
And with our geo-tracking technology, carbon credits are created.
Carbon credits. Ooh. That's a word a lot of people have heard and not really thought it would ever apply to them.
That's correct. So by taking your car off the road and by doing transportation that you would have done normally, you're now showing you're burning less emissions, you're helping the air, now you're helping congestion. But that's not everything.
Okay, but wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. How do you get paid to pair, get paid to ride? The wonderful thing is most states, and we're rolling this out in some states in the future,
right?
The states have air quality issues already, and they have capital put aside or money put aside to reduce emissions. Well, with PAIR, we can prove to the state that those emissions are reduced, and the state can pay per mile. Then you go to employers that want to incentivize their own employees to pair, the old word carpool. They also will put money up because they can also get the carbon credit. Now you're showing socially and environmentally conscious companies taking an effort to help their employees conserve the environment, reduce air and traffic congestion. Now you go to cities. Now cities and counties, they have budgets on their roads. What if a city or a county would say, you know, we've got a lot of congestion over here. Let's do some incentive in certain timeframes to push congestion on the other roads that might need it. All of that is possible with PAIR. And then another phenomenal one. What if a billboard or a restaurant or a new business wants to pay for people that when they drive by their location, a pop-up shows up on their streaming pop-up on their app for advertising, geolocating advertising. All of that is possible with Pair, which means as a rider and a driver, you get multiple ways to get paid to Pair, saving time and making you money.
It makes a lot of sense. Now, if you want to find out more about this, folks, if you're watching this and you're curious, there's a QR code there on the screen as well as a website. Find out some more information, find out when it will be available in your area. It's Coach Pete, Matt Nicosia. See you next time.